Have you ever experienced something so strange that you just couldn't explain it rationally? An overwhelming sense of calm and peace when you were deeply worried, knowing something was going to happen moments before it occurred, or sensing the caring presence of a deceased loved one. These kinds of mysterious phenomena have been reported throughout history by people from all walks of life. While science has yet to definitively prove what causes such experiences, recognizing our innate human ability to perceive beyond our customary senses can inspire spiritual growth and motivate positive change. Today, I'd like to share several compelling examples from various traditions of strange occurrences that point to the existence of hidden spiritual gifts. I'll also reflect on how cultivating awareness of our subtle intuitive capacities has empowered spiritual figures, healers, and lay people alike to help others through challenging times. Finally, I hope to convey how appreciating humanity's shared potential for mystical awareness can uplift communities and advance compassion in the world. Though mystical experiences are profoundly individual, certain themes recur across cultures. Prophetic dreams foretelling future events that later come true are well documented. Biblical prophets like Joseph and Daniel received divine glimpses of things to come through startlingly vivid dreams. Indigenous shamans and medicine people throughout history also report accessing precognitive information during sleep that aids decision-making and potentially saves lives. While dramatic predictive dreams may not be a daily occurrence for most, many people can relate to the strange feeling of instinctively knowing something is about to happen before it does. Science has confirmed our brains are dynamically processing sensory stimuli, memories, and predictions even when we're not consciously aware. Could mysterious premonitions simply be intuiting subtle patterns just below the threshold of normal cognition? Either way, paying closer attention to subtle instinctual signs could help guide important decisions, and seemingly unlikely blessings may come to pass. Reports of communicating with spirits of the deceased also have widespread parallels. From ancient Greek oracles believed able to channel gods and ancestors, to contemporary mediums contacting specific personalities on the other side, an invisible connection between the living and those who passed is a recurring theme. Personal experiences of briefly sensing the presence of a loved one after they died, seemingly unexplainable by normal circumstances, are common. Descriptions often involve catching a hint of their familiar perfume in the air, feeling the comforting touch of their hand, or seeing them clearly in the mind's eye. Near-death experiences provide another striking example of profound mystical awareness, reportedly occurring when the brain and body are clinically non-functional. Those brought back from death's doorway recount floating out of their physical form, vividly perceiving family members who preceded them in death, and entering an overwhelmingly magnificent realm of light. Remarkably, these NDE survivors often return with a deeply transformed perspective and loss of fear of death, able to describe verifiable details about what was occurring to medical staff during their moment of crisis. The consistency of profound NDE themes across cultures and religions suggests there may indeed be expanded aspects of consciousness yet to be fully understood. Paranormal phenomena of objects moving seemingly on their own, ghostly apparitions, unexplained noises and shadows also abound in case histories compiled by dedicated investigators over generations. From well-documented 18th century poltergeist outbreaks documented by the likes of Emanuel Swedenborg, to modern scientific investigations, anomalistic incidents at haunted locations provide persistent mysteries. While natural explanations certainly pertain in many cases, anomalous poltergeist events that dramatically impact locations and individuals have also been observed and analyzed. Even allowing a small percentage defy reason suggests levels of reality remain to be discovered by open-minded science. Spontaneous and mysterious healings regularly reported at spiritual shrines worldwide, especially those related to great saints and religious figures, present yet another fascinating arena of discussion. From Lourdes Grotto in France, associated with appearances of the Virgin Mary, to healing crusades held by modern mystics summoning tangible healing energy through prayer, unexplained remissions of illness and cures continue to spark faith and awaken spiritual consciousness in multitudes. While medicine works diligently to understand the mind-body connection, spiritual traditions echo our soul's profound influence over physical vessels, especially in times of crisis. Indigenous and esoteric wisdom traditions also offer a wealth of insight and living testimony regarding human subtle inner gifts. Among Native American tribal elders, African Sangomas, Hindu and Buddhist masters, attaining mystical perception through disciplined practices, aiming to remove inner veils between normal waking consciousness and deeper realms, has been transmitted for millennia. Accounts of shamans journeying into non-physical planes to confront issues on behalf of communities, performing diagnoses of illnesses through extrasensory clairvoyance, or demonstrating telekinetic abilities, all stem from practices honoring humanity's unlimited spiritual potential. As modern society has arguably drifted from these roots, reviving respect for such mystical adepts could be timely. So how can we nurture mystical sensitivity for positive change? Practices like meditation, prayer, energy work, and following intuitive guidance through creative self-expression could help awaken dormant channels. Recording meaningful synchronistic incidents, dreams and intuitions builds awareness. Regular nature communion fosters harmony. Generously supporting others through emotional or physical crises, especially contacting the bereaved, models compassion. Forming open discussion groups to respectfully share anomalous accounts builds understanding versus division. Leading by example of living purposefully, non-violently, and in mindfulness of humanity's greater good activates collective evolution. In closing, while science continues exploring the frontiers of reality, trusting life holds more wonders than current knowledge shouldn't diminish reason, but rather inspire greater love and service. No one can say what mysteries might bless or guide another. Approaching strange experiences from a place of humility, recognizing humanity's shared spiritual roots and caring for one another through difficulties, cultivates hope. United in apprehending life's deeper purpose through compassion versus separation, our combined mystical potential emerges as a profound wellspring for positive change. The anomalies recounted here point to life's profound beauty and enchantment when experienced with empathy, generosity, and care for one another. I sincerely hope sharing these perspectives motivates us all to walk gently, listen within, embrace mystery, and brighten each day through small deeds spreading more light. United in pursuing unity, through uplifting one another in tough times, our shared human journey awakens to ever greater love.